Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that everything you believe in money, countries, religion, even human rights only exists because people agreed to believe in them. Nothing more, nothing less. That's not fiction. That's the hidden system running your entire life. This is the core idea behind Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. It's a powerful exploration of how humans went from insignificant animals to the dominant species on Earth, not because we were the strongest, but because we learned how to believe in shared stories. Humans are not the fastest, strongest, or most physically capable creatures. So how do we end up ruling the planet? The answer is simple. We can cooperate in large groups. But here's the twist: we don't cooperate because we all know each other personally. We cooperate because we believe in shared stories. Money is just paper. A company is just an idea. A country is just lines on a map. Yet billions of people trust and act based on these invisible systems. Think about it. You work for money. You trust a bank. You follow laws. None of these things exist physically. They only work because everyone agrees they are real. Imagine walking into a store and trying to buy something with leaves instead of money. The cashier won't accept it. Not because leaves are useless, but because society doesn't believe in them. Now flip it. A piece of paper with a number printed on it suddenly has value because everyone agrees it does. Your reality is shaped by collective belief. Once you see that, you stop blindly accepting things and start questioning them. Around 70,000 years ago, something changed in the human mind. Before that, humans were just another animal trying to survive. But then we developed imagination. This allowed us to create stories, plan for the future, and communicate complex ideas. A group of early humans could now plan a hunt together, assign roles, and imagine outcomes. Animals react to the present. Humans could think ahead. Even today, when you plan your career, imagine your future, or visualize success, you are using the same ability. Your imagination is your greatest tool. The life you build starts in your mind first. Now here's something most people get wrong. We think farming was a big upgrade for humanity. More food, more stability. Sounds like progress. But in reality, it made life harder. Before farming, humans were hunter-gatherers. They worked less, ate a varied diet, and lived more freely. Farming forced people into long hours, repetitive work, and dependence on a few crops. A hunter-gatherer might spend a few hours a day finding food. A farmer works all day worrying about crops, weather, and survival. And if the crops fail, everything collapses. Even today, many people feel stuck in routines, working long hours just to maintain a lifestyle they didn't consciously choose. Progress doesn't always mean improvement. Sometimes it just means more complexity. Large-scale cooperation is what allowed humans to build cities, kingdoms, and eventually global systems. But this cooperation doesn't come from knowing each other personally. It comes from belief in shared systems like laws, religion, and culture. Empires didn't just conquer land. They spread ideas. Think about global brands today. Millions of people trust the same logo, the same standards, the same system, even if they've never met the people behind it. If you want to build something big or influence people, you need a shared belief that others can trust and follow. And out of all these systems, one stands above the rest. Money. Religion connects some people. Nations connect others. But money connects everyone. It doesn't matter where you're from, what language you speak, or what you believe. Money works everywhere. A person in one country can buy something from someone in another country without knowing anything about them. The transaction works because both trust the value of money. When you understand money as a shared belief, not just a tool, your perspective shifts. You start seeing how deeply it controls decisions, priorities, and lifestyles. And here's where it gets even more interesting. All these systems only exist because people believe in them. If enough people stop believing the system collapses, that means the world is far more flexible than it looks. Which leads to a deeper question. What else in your life is just a story you've accepted without questioning? You're living inside a world built almost entirely on imagination. Not your imagination alone, but shared imagination. That job you stress about, the status you chase, the goals you set, many of them are shaped by systems created thousands of years ago. And most people never stop to question them. Here's a surprising truth. As humans became more powerful, they didn't necessarily become happier. We built cities, technology, and global systems. But that didn't automatically make life better. Hunter-gatherers lived simpler lives, but they had less stress, more freedom, and fewer long-term pressures. Today we have comfort, but we also have anxiety, competition, and constant comparison. Progress in society doesn't always mean progress in personal happiness. Science gave us incredible power. It helped us cure diseases, explore space, and transform the world. But science doesn't tell us what we should do. It only tells us what we can do. That creates a gap. We have the ability to change everything, but not always the wisdom to use that power correctly. Think about technology. We created tools to connect people, but now many people feel more distracted and overwhelmed than ever. Just because something is possible doesn't mean it's beneficial. Happiness is another area where most people get confused. We think happiness comes from success, money, or achievements. But happiness is strongly connected to expectations. If your expectations keep increasing, you'll feel dissatisfied, even if your life improves. Someone earning more money today might still feel unhappy because their expectations also increased. At the same time, someone with fewer resources but lower expectations might feel more content. Happiness is not about having more. It's about understanding what actually matters to you. And this brings us to the most powerful idea. If humans created these systems, humans can change them. Nothing about your current life is fixed. Careers, identities, goals, success, these are all flexible ideas shaped by society. Once you understand this, you stop living on autopilot. You start making conscious choices. Instead of chasing a career just because society values it, you start asking if it truly matters to you. Instead of following trends, you begin defining your own path. You don't have to live by default settings. You can design your own version of success. Take a few minutes today and think about 3 things you consider important in life. Then ask yourself one simple question for each. Did I choose this, or did society choose this for me? That question alone can shift how you see your entire life. The world you live in feels solid, structured, and permanent. But in reality, it's built on invisible agreements. And once you truly understand that, you stop being just a part of the system. You become someone who can question it, reshape it, and choose how to live within it.